to his name, his wife, Hiba Abouk, the Spanish actress, would have to be the one to legally settle him. Legally, she is now richer than him, and by law, she would have to settle his legal court fees and still share 50-50 of her assets with him, so now he gets 50% of her asset instead. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend, Achraf Hakimi.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
So I'm sure most of you have heard by now about the Moroccan and PSG footballer Hakimi. Him and his wife are getting a divorce and she tried to take half his money and everything he owns. She couldn't do that because he put everything in his mother's name.
Gotcha, bitch!
So technically he's worth nothing, so there's nothing for her to take. It now turns out because on paper she's technically worth more than him, that he could take half of what she's got.
Sensational.
Now Hakimi's worth about 24 million, he earns about $1 million a month. I don't even know if that's included with sponsors, so it's probably more. And he's also got 2 children with this woman, so I doubt he'll take the money from her. But if he wanted to, then he could.
Tell him to bring me my money.
Now, as you've probably seen, the internet's definitely taking Hakimi's side in this. The memes in this are hilarious. The wife is getting completely destroyed.
Jimmy, you have
City boys, we up, what up?
But what confuses me is that it's about your earnings, not what you spend it on or where you put it. So like if he's earning $1 million a month, that's it. It's based on income, not just
Where it's
assets.
placed.
Right. So I'm confused. Is it? I don't understand this. Like, so he can earn, and if he just, like, I'm not against the brother, like, listen, but I'm just trying to understand, because I don't want someone to do this and think that they're going to get away with it and they can do the same thing. You need to talk to a lawyer, guys.
When I
But it's
originally heard
weird.
it, I thought even if it's tied to your mom, a judge is not gonna care.
Right, like they can just take the assets back because it's, guys, people hide assets like this all the time in lawsuits and divorce cases. That's why it was strange to me. Like, it's his actual income. Like, if he's, somebody help me with that, because I'm not understanding how it happened. I'm not against the brother. First of all, she's insane, thinking that she's going to get half of what he has. And they've barely been married that long.
It was like two years,
3 years, and
something?
they have kids. And she's way older than him. Listen, that's not part of it, but it does seem predatory the way she's done him. But his mother was like, no ma'am, you got married this 304, but mama gonna keep you safe, baby. Mama gonna keep you safe, okay, baby? We're not gonna let this 304 take our money. Mm-hmm. Mama's like, I gotta get my nails done.
Mama's got his back.
Now, the reason why there's been this
Holy
global
shit.
reaction and why...
Did you see that?
Yeah, he got 2 million followers.
4 million.
4 million followers. Wow.
Yes, and on Instagram, and 95% are married men. Get out of here.
Wow, they're ready to go.
He's a hero.
Yeah.
He's the people's champ.
He's a legend. If once he leaves soccer, he could become a whole social media star. He already is now. What they saying about her though? Like what are the
Now, the
women,
reason why there's been
women,
this
man?
global...
He gave more than 2 million followers yesterday. That's good. Not married man. Okay, the other one said 4 million. Yeah, I don't know. I would assume that, I mean, this is an L for the City Girls, without a doubt. The City Girls are down a few hundred points.
He's a good-looking man. You married, first of all, sis, you married you got a rich, superstar, younger man to marry you, give you kids, and take care of you whole, and you tried to scam on him? Oh, you putting him down, we all picking him up. Like what are you, is she smoking crack?
The mama's the GOAT.
First of all, and then what man gonna want her after this other than a feminist beta?
reaction and why I wouldn't be surprised that he did gain 2 million followers that are married men. It's because we're so used to men getting fucked in these situations. Most of the time when there's a divorce, the man loses everything, including the kids. Now a lot of people are saying his wife's not a gold digger because she's an actress, a model, she's got her own money. I don't care if she's worth 2, 3, 4 million. If she can get another 10 million, then she's probably going to do it, isn't she? This is a good lesson to all men to protect what you have and to understand the way things work when it comes to marriage if you do decide to do it. Or like I said before, just don't bother getting married.
Now this Brazilian model slept with Richarlison, but this happened. Reports say she spent an intimate night with Richarlison during the Carnival, which if you didn't know, the Carnival is the biggest festival in the world. And Richarlison denied these claims because he was playing for Tottenham during the Carnival, but it was actually one of his lookalikes she spent the night with, which this lookalike earns a living looking like Richarlison.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Also, it's not exactly something to be proud of and something you tell the world. Well done, you slept with a footballer in Carnival. Here's your medal. You just told the whole world that you're easy and you'll sleep with someone just because he's a footballer. It reminds me of the story with the Messi lookalike. Take a look at this.
This Lionel Messi lookalike is being sued by 23 Iranian women after pretending to be the Barcelona star so he could sleep with them.
As someone said in the comments, it's a bit of a messy situation.
Dog, dudes are out here getting cheeks off of looking like someone else.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yo.
That's like what's that dude named Perkio? He looks like
Oh, like Little Dirk? Yeah.
But you can kind of tell with him.
Yo, that's probably illegal though. To impersonate
No.
someone for cheeks? Like, is that there's a consent issue there. If he's acting like Messi, like, oh yeah, I'm Messi, what's up? In order to get the cheeks, there's a consent thing there that I'm sure that motherfuckers can go back on. That's a risk. I would not do that shit like that.
That's fake Drake. Have you seen
In the
fake
land
Drake?
of Me Too, huh?
Have you seen fake Drake?
I have seen him.
He don't look like Drake to me.
But fake Drake, everyone knows that he's fake Drake. I don't think he doesn't go around.
If he went to another country, they wouldn't know. Like in the U.S., we know, but I don't think women could tell.
Do you think making people laugh is important?
I don't think that you make people
This
laugh.
guy.
I don't think that your content
Okay,
is
come
that
on.
funny.
That's it. That's it.
I mean, come on. Like, you might not think I'm funny, but we get 1 million views per podcast. We're one of the most important. We're one of the most biggest podcasts in the world. Like, you can't say that I don't make people laugh.
Oh God.
Like, even if you don't
Ethan,
find me funny, that's kind of a
you're-
crazy thing to say.
Your brand has been on a downtrend for the last 2 years.
That's
Your brand
not true,
dying.
is it?
Your tweet got less likes. You got like 300
I
likes on
tweeted
your
directly
tweet.
to you, dummy. It wasn't a public
Dude,
tweet. It was literally I
your brand-
tweeted directly to you. You understand how Twitter works, right?
Your brand is dying. It's because of the type of content that you push. You should get enough validation from your wife, and your wife should get enough from you. She should be inspired by you, and maybe if you had a six pack, she would be more inspired by you, and she wouldn't post thirst traps on Instagram.
This Ethan Muppet just hates anything to do with masculinity or improving yourself.
That was.
Wait, hold up.
That was breast milk. He thought he served something. He thought he ate. Nigga, you just sucked a titty. And ate some breast milk.
This
That
Ethan
was- you didn't
Muppet
eat.
just hates anything to do with masculinity or improving yourself as a man. It's like he can't be bothered to do it, so he's trying to convince everybody else that it's lame. If he got out of that seat and started working on himself instead of bitching about other men all the
I was
time, I
right.
guarantee he'd feel better.
I
Instead, he
was
just
right.
wants to
Me
sit
and
there,
Rico,
drone
we
on, and say
agree.
everything.
Wait, about what?
We both said. I think is he talking about homie that's sitting in the chair?
No, he's talking about Ethan Klein, because Ethan Klein.
Don't care about no thirst.
Ethan,
you can't eat.
Sit
even
down,
with them
sit down,
basic
sit down,
dishes.
sit down. The microphone right here. Sit
Sit
down.
my flapjack down.
Sit down, yeah. Microphone right here. You ready? Put on the cap. The Ethan guy talks about not needing to work out. So the guy at top is calling him saying his content is trash. And if you would have fixed maybe working out, working in on yourself, maybe your wife wouldn't be posting thirst traps.
Okay, I get it. Because Ethan, I have a love-hate for Ethan. He says some very feminist stuff. He needs to stop the cap. He's done some things that he is funny. Like, especially his old content is funny. But he switched up along the way and became, like, I don't know what happened. But he's been with his wife since, like, the dawn of time. And, like, he's rich. She's rich. They have a thing. Like, you gonna have to come harder than that. That was some lukewarm breast milk he was serving, and he thought he put a whole dinner. He ate the dinner plate. Boy, we still got the plate full. You just sucked on a titty.
Listen,
And put your pamper on. You gonna have to diss her. That was a weak.
Oh, you can see my sticker on yours. I think at the end of the day, I don't like content creators that push this kind of, don't work on yourself, don't be about your purpose.
Oh, yeah.
It just is what it is. But that's what Ethan Klein pushes.
I know, but if you gonna,
He said some shit like working out is for losers.
I know, but if you're gonna come for him, you're gonna have to come harder because he does comedy, he roasts himself. Like, you gotta come, I showed you the Trisha Paytas and the frenemies and all of that earlier. That's like, he's been ate up before.
If you are married to a woman that is thirst trapping online, you lost.
But he has to care.
Facts, sir, or no? Yes or no?
I agree. Some dudes
Now,
don't like
I don't know if he's actually thirst trapping.
Some dudes like it. Some dudes
That's
like it.
beyond the point that we just made. We both agreed
I'm not thirst
That is
trapping.
whack.
I ain't thirst trapping.
But we both agree that, right?
Yeah.
Boom.
I'm just somebody like dude is not a roaster like this homie with the red.
You just want him to come harder. That's it.
Yeah, it was just